Good afternoon from the Antwife's garden. It is the Ides of March and it's about 5 o'clock and spring has sprung. We see, can we see? Maybe we can see. Buds on the red maple. There's buds over there on my redbud tree. Let's go see what worked through the winter. Once again, we're going to start on this side. So the carrots were a smashing success. I just harvested some we're going to have for dinner. Look at those, pretty straight. I'm going to try to regrow those tops because I really like them and I'd like to keep the seeds. And if all goes well, I should get another harvest like that, maybe two, now that I've removed some of the crowding. In contrast, radishes were a big bust, so I'm pulling them all up and giving them to the chickens. Next year, we're going to do carrots because they were no trouble and a great harvest. Rosemary made it through. There's some wild strawberries. My sweet William coming back. Some nuts coming back. The olive tree seems to be doing pretty well. It seems to have needed some of that cold frost because it's really got some nice new growth going all along the sides. It seems to have liked it in the ground. All right, over here, I'm hardening off my impatiens. Lots and lots of impatiens. We just got a rain. I didn't water them. So I'm going to be thinning those out over the week. The first one to bloom was my star red and white. They seem to be pretty hardy. My containers, my big containers, I sowed with clover. Just as a thought maybe to nitrogenate the soil. I've got my hanging baskets with clones that are hardening off. Now I've fertilized the lemon tree with some Joe fertilizer sticks, and that seems to have just sent it into hyperdrive. I mean, look at those clusters of flowers. It's been kind of rainy and windy, so I haven't really seen a lot of bees as one just buzzes by me. And we did have a couple of cold frosts that killed a couple of blossoms, but I feel like it's going to be okay. I just weeded over here. So garlic, which I did a mixture of, I believe these are soft neck across here, across the front, and hard neck up the side. And the garlic seems to be doing really well. And also look, I've got these cool mushrooms. These are wood ear mushrooms. You eat those in your hot and sour soup. So I might collect a couple of these and dry them. They're all over the wood chips. Parsley did pretty well. I just seeded some parsley up the walk. We'll talk about it when we get there. Oregano and sage. So we've got parsley, sage, rosemary, thyme's in the grow room. But I do plan to put it out. So I just weeded this bed. Let's see, look at all the wood ear mushrooms. Lots of wood ear mushrooms. So there's more radishes that didn't work. This is Brussels sprouts. And there's some little sprouts in there, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to rip the leaves off and we'll see if I get any Brussels sprouts, but that may be another thing I just can't grow. The kale grew really well, but something ate it. So kale wasn't a good thing for me. Chives are looking nice. The saffron is falling over. I think maybe next year I should thin it out. It doesn't seem too bad just yet. Broccoli was a big old bust. It never made a head. It just went straight to flowers. Cabbages seem to be a bust. Maybe I'll get some slaw leaves or something. But you see these trellises? I just planted peas. My strawberries are coming back nicely. Leaf lettuce is doing some stuff. We'll see. More leaf lettuce doing some stuff. More saffron. Let's see. So this is where I planted alternating curly parsley and chives. Stopping here at the walkway. And then more curly parsley and chives. And then across there, just mostly parsley. I haven't really done anything new to the tongue. The ferns are coming back nicely. So the ferns that I planted along the side, hopefully soon they'll hide that side area, and this will grow up nicely and hide this back area, and then I'll plant some more stuff along here sometime when I see what can live in that dry, really shady area. My hydrangeas are looking nice. I don't really have any mushrooms to show right now, I think. Although from the darkness of the wood, it looks like the mycelia is really taken hold. Looks like this camellia is going to bloom nicely shortly. I believe it's a pink one. We've missed the white camellia blooms. And there's a neighbor. We won't disturb the neighbor. All right. So we're going to be quiet when we walk by the gnome garden. So here's my nice dramatic entrance to the backyard. Ta-da! Again, we're not going to do the livestock today. We're just going to stick to gardening. That's my favorite camellia. See, it's a native camellia. So it's got that single blossom and lots of pollen. The bumblebees love it. That is the camellia I cloned over here, which clones seem to be doing pretty well. This one had an aphid problem early last year, so it's not quite as filled out as the one over there. I've got 4 of my fatsia seedlings that survived the squirrels and the chickens and whatnot pecking at them. Someday when I get my gate, that's the ivy I'm going to grow up it. See the pretty little variegated color. The Lenten roses are kicking it. These are my ferns. Hardening everything off, so overwintered sage. It had some spider mites going. Those are asters, I believe. I think they're asters. These are delphinium. More asters that I grew from seed. This is chervil, which is all right. And some catnip. You see my azalea, my white azalea, is always the first one to bloom. But we'll keep an eye out on those. The other thing I need to do today is to trim. Here, let's do it this way. Is to trim and repot my avocado, because it's really outgrowing that tiny little pot. It keeps falling over. So it's got some nice new growth on it. I feel like if I trim off the top, maybe I can keep it bushy. We'll see. All right. Oops. Didn't quite clear the door there. Let's go into the grow room, because I also transplanted a lot of seedlings. So these are the plants that are going to stay in because it's a little chilly, but I do plan to hard them off. So that's overwintered Thai basil and some impatiens. And over here we have some California wonder peppers that I just transplanted. These were the late bloomers, so I just pinched them off. Except for that one. That one got, well, it was late, but it got pinched. I trimmed this impatiens. That was one of those self-seeded pink ones, as is this. So try to encourage some bushier growth. Over here, we have the peppers that were trimmed 2 weeks ago. And we can see, maybe we can see all that growth is coming out along the sides and bushing at the top. Same with the peppers back there. See all that growth coming at the sides. My eggplants are doing okay. And this one has a little bit of problem on the leaf. We'll see what we do there. In here, we have more peppers. I think I may be giving away some peppers. And the tomatoes and some basil. A little bit of catnip. And down here we have marigolds. Oops. Marigolds. I got 3 different kinds of marigolds. I saved all the seeds from last year. So, that is my springtime garden. We're just going to leave a picture from the grow lamp. So I hope your gardening endeavors are going well. If you have any questions, I guess, leave a message in the comments. Otherwise, Thanks for watching.